Hello world, it's Sophie. Here we are again for another acrylic pouring video. I had so much fun last time that I wanted to try again as soon as possible. As you see, I'm not just starting. I already had a big fail that I won't show you because it was quite boring. Let's say that it looked exactly like the mess I made on my cardboard. So, my color for this pouring are phthalo blue, turquoise, nude and gold, and white. On my previous attempt, the failed one, I used the same method as on my last video. I put all my paints on a single cup and put my cup on the canvas. I think the paint ended up a little too mixed up. So now I'm trying a different method, which I think works pretty well. I put a coat of paint as an undercoat and then I add my colors on top as I wish. I add again the background color on the side to be sure that my colors can move. And then the magical blow dryer makes its appearance. I didn't say it earlier, but I'm still using the pouring medium from Action. It may have a little bit of silicone in it, I have no idea. The blow dryer generates it, I think that's why I get some cells. And of course, it allows the paint to flow and to create beautiful patterns. But I'm still new at all that, and I burnt or cooked my paint. You can see it on the turquoise bit that looks like a mountain on the top left corner, and also on the turquoise thing that looks like a bay on the left bottom part of the painting. As you see, I was once again not ready. Why do I keep thinking others need to bore themselves with details? But not me, no, with me everything will be fine. I'm very ashamed of myself, but let's hope I learn my lesson. Back to our cooked areas. I like both the shape but not the burnt effect, so I want to get rid of at least one of it. The entire time I did it, I was wondering if it was a good idea, and I'm still not sure. What do you think? We are now 2 days later. While I'm preparing the background for my second painting, you can see the dried up first one. The nude and gold were almost completely eaten by the blues, so I'm a little disappointed. But it's still pretty, I think. So, back to the second painting. I put my first coat of white to allow the colors to move everywhere easily. Of course, I used the same colors as last time, as I had a lot of them left. Turquoise, phthalo blue, nude, gold. I'm putting quite a big amount of paint. I'm not sure I need that much, but considering how very, very beautiful this one turned out, maybe I should not worry about wasting paint. we can see very beautiful sails were created. It's absolutely gorgeous, I think, and I should have let it stay like that. I did not. The second passage of the blow dryer made nothing, luckily. I think I used it on gold, I'm not sure though. It's so amazing. Everything is absolutely perfect, don't you think? Look at all the nude and gold mixed with the blues and made this wonderful green. But look at what I got rid of when I tilted it. It was such a beautiful part. I don't know why I did that. Did I hate it at the moment? Maybe I thought there was too much going on with the painting. I don't know. Anyway, I'm still in love with the design. It's time for the third painting. I keep going as long as I got paint. Speaking of paint, I'm using my unused paint for my previous painting. It won't show as it's for the undercoat, and it's useful. I don't like to waste so much paint. Next time I will use a plastic sheet, not cardboard, and I'll retrieve as much paint as I can. If you saw my previous video, you may remember me making fun of myself because I was using electrical wire to mix my paint. I still use them. They're not great, but the main issue was the cups. They have shapes that allows blobs to stay hidden. Now I mix my paint in my totally smooth glasses. So much better. I also mentioned the paint was very easy to wash. This time it was really a pain. I made it really much more thinner. I guess that's why. I'll experiment again. Ready for the blow dryer? Let's go. On the bottom left corner, I had a beautiful thing going on, but I apparently didn't notice and destroyed it. I'm struggling to find something to do with this painting, and I kept blowing hot air at it, so I ended up cooking it. Shame on me. I'm adding turquoise because maybe all is not lost. Maybe it will salvage it. As you'll see, not really. I have no idea on which way to tilt this painting as there was no real interesting part. I like nothing in it, but I don't hate anything either. Oh, and there is cat hair, of course. There is always cat hair everywhere at my home. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I have two cats and they love to go on top of my desk. They love to step on wet work, so I have to make sure to protect access to my desk when something is drying. Thank you so much, cats. I had enough paint to make a last one. I managed to kick my favorite painting, so I was not happy at all. I had not enough white to use it as the background, so I used nude. I poured everything I got, as I had definitely not enough for another painting. And moment of truth, the blow dryer. There. I don't know if you noticed the change of sound of the blow dryer. I put it on cold. No way I cook the paint once again. The top left corner is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with my painting. I instantly knew I wanted the top left corner to take the majority of the painting. For me, it represents foam. The entire painting is a tropical reef seen from the sky, as all this series of painting actually. And this specific part is a beautiful form. For other people, it represents clouds. And you, what do you see? Here I assembled the four paintings together, but I'm not sure the burnt one goes with the others. Maybe I should do a triptych? And here it is. I think I like it better. Please like, subscribe, comment. See you soon!